Hey guys, hopefully you can hear me here. I'm in southeast Utah, so coming to you from a different space today. All right, let's get locked in here. Maybe. Okay. Amazing. Okay. Hopefully you guys can see me and hear me. I thought that would be a good idea setting that there, but maybe that's not a good idea. Maybe I can just put it here. It's like kind of cloudy and rainy. I could probably find, that would be perfect. How do I make it this tall? How strong is this table? Can I set that cinder block on this table for my Facebook Live? You guys have no idea. You have no idea the complications that come about when you're trying to Facebook Live and have good lighting and a good background. But hello. Hi, everyone. I'm here in southeast Utah. We've been driving all day. We're going hiking and backpacking, semi-backpacking, for the next few days with the lovely ladies in my family. So let me know when you're here and say hi, and I've got some great stuff for you today. These look massively heavy. No, I'm not moving that. I'm committed to my Facebook Lives, but not that committed. Not committed enough to break my hand. I love you guys, but not that committed. Oh, this is going to work. I'm going to use this bucket instead of this sand can. Oh my God. Hey, who all is here? Say hi as you guys hop on. I don't know if I can see your guys' comments. That's way too high. Why do I think that's a good option? Hey guys. Welcome. Well, maybe I'll just hold it. After moving around everything on this patio to make myself a perfect setting for my Facebook Live, I'm like, screw it. Maybe I'll just hold this thing. Why? Why can't it be perfect right here? Why doesn't it just stick there? Just finished a client at the salon. Hey, Angel. Oh my goodness, are you East Coast or Central, Angel? It's getting late there, huh? Because it's what, 7, well after 7 here. So guys, I'm in southeast Utah. I'm in Blending, Utah. We just got to our Airbnb and we're actually going to be going hiking the next 3 days. I'm here with my mom, my grandma, and my aunt. So we're having a girls trip, just hanging out and connecting with everyone. But I want to just hop on, say hi, share some big news, answer any questions that you guys have anywhere that I can offer support. And it's been a crazy few months as I've stepped into this new space. And so it means the world to me to be able to get to share this with you guys and support you, because I know what happens when you're in a massive up level, which I know majority of my community is, because I am as well, and like attracts like, that it can be really easy to have doubts and fears and all of that pop up and start to second guess yourself. So I love to be here as often as possible and connecting with you guys, because I go through that too. I go through it too. And so I just wanted to share a little bit of a story of what was coming up for me after finishing the month and going, starting a new month, and kind of the practice that I use starting a new month, but even the practice that I use on a daily basis to stay in alignment. Share some big news about my intention in the last 30 days was $100,000 cash income in the business, not sales. Sales is lovely too, but I wanted to actually see the income in my business. So that's what I'm actively focusing on and tracking. And I ended up ending the month, ending April, finally calculated all of it last night, and I was at $106,057. So definitely my biggest cash income month ever. And it means the world to me to get to share this with you guys. One, because I honestly wish everyone would brag a little bit more about basically tell me what's good in your life. That's a question I will ask you right now. Tell me what's good in your life. I'm so tired of women hiding this. We're afraid we're going to offend each other, afraid that we're going to be called out, afraid whatever. And I'm not saying it doesn't happen and that people don't say stupid, mean things at times. But when it comes down to it, I know every single badass woman who's on this Facebook Live today has something incredible to share. There's something good that's going on in your life. And if you'd like to, share it with me in the comments. Tell me what's going on. I would love for you to use this space here to brag about all the goodness that's going on for you. So it's been a desire of mine. Random dog. Like I said, I'm in a random neighborhood in a random Airbnb at the moment because we're hiking the next few days here in Utah. Hey, Stephanie, good to see you. Who all is here? Angel, Mary. Awesome. I can see there's definitely more people here. Tell me hi below. Let me know when you're here. Give me a little emoji, love, something good, so I know that you're here in the area. Stephanie, I can see you're here. Hi, gorgeous. We're here in southeast Utah getting ready for a girls trip, and just got settled in. I'm here with my grandma and my mom and my aunt, and really excited to spend this time with them over the next couple days. Hopefully that dog isn't as loud for you guys as it is for me. I don't even see it. I see cats. There's a lot of cats, but no dogs. But I just wanted to share this. Hey, Theo, good to see you. Because it's been last year was such a different space, was such a different mindset, was all about getting into strategy and figuring out the perfect marketing strategy and how to make that work and all of that. And I don't have anything wrong against marketing strategy. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love me a good funnel and a good Facebook Live and a good opt-in and all that goodness. And by the way, because I haven't mentioned it yet, there's a brand new link up at the top of this Facebook Live that goes to a special flash sale that I'm actually starting today. It's at ToLivingFree.com/flash sale. I'm offering 75% off of one of my most popular programs ever, and it is the Clarity Cure. And the reason that I'm doing that is because having just completed my first 100K cash month, $106,057 to be exact, I want to show you guys exactly what it actually took to do that, because here's what's going to happen. And I used to do this. I will totally call myself out on this. Last year, I would look at the people that I admired. I'd go through their emails. I'd go through their funnels. I'd take notes. I'd totally be like, okay, well, first they sent this email and then they said such and such, because I believed that it was their strategy. That was what was helping them create these big months and have big income and impact and all the stuff that we desire, right? Say hi, guys, as you hop on. Oh, I love that, Stephanie. Clarity Cure changed my life. Guys, it's that powerful. I've had so many women tell me that. And honestly, Clarity Cure changed my life. And I'm the one who wrote it. But it's what I learned to put into Clarity Cure that changed everything. It's what took me from being at 13K months last year, which is not good for my business. Let me be clear. 13K months in general are lovely, but my business expenses are more than that, so it's not really a good thing. To shifting into 30K in January and 43K in February and 45K in March. And when I came into April, I was fully committed, not just committed, not like I'm going to make this happen, but more so I now choose to receive $100,000 this month. I decided it was part of my identity. Is the dog loud? Can you guys hear the dog? Because I can totally move. I want to make sure that it's not like, oh my gosh, your training's awesome. I'm getting so much goodness. If the dog would stop barking in the background, can you guys hear it, or is it pretty good? Anyways, so what I've done to celebrate this massive month, because I want literally, if I could do this, I would get this course and this program into every single woman entrepreneur's hands, because I know that this is what makes it, dog, is it too loud, but loud enough to actually hear it? I could just go walk down the street. Let's go meander from the dog for a minute. What if we go on the other side of the fence? Here. Now we have a blocked area. Actually, it's significantly better just getting on the other side of the fence. Okay, cool. Well, I will just sit on this rock like a weirdo in these people's front yards. It would be great if a few people just came out right now, because I'm in the tiniest town in Southeast Utah, and they'd be like, what the hell is this lady doing out here talking about her 100K months and using her fancy shenanigans? Can still hear me fine. Okay, cool. We've got a fence barrier now. Good to hear. And guys, if you have any questions as we're going, drop them in the comments. I'm always here to make this as easy as possible for you, because I've been in your shoes. I know what it's like. I know what it takes, having not done it well and then having done it well, what it takes to really make all of this successful and work. And so the Clarity Cure is something, it created it, I think it was in February or March is when I created it. And why it came about is because I had gotten so caught up in the strategy last year. And raise your hand if you've gotten caught up in the strategy. You're like, if I just have the perfect webinar, if I just have the perfect marketing formula or launch formula, if I nurture my list long enough, then they'll buy all my stuff. If I, has anyone else gotten in that pattern? It literally got to the point where I was scoping out people's email marketing. Didn't have a coach at that point, probably why I was scoping out other people's email marketing. And okay, well, they sent this email and they took a day off, and then they sent this email and they took 2 days off. Okay, what were their subject lines? I was straight up stalking other people's marketing, because I assumed that that was what was making them successful, right? And now being on the other side of it, which I get it, when you're not on the other side of it, you're how do I possibly get there? Now being on the other side of it, going from, like I said, as low as 13K months or something, sometime mid last year, to shifting it, starting to realize what it actually required to receive at a greater level, to show up as the leader that I desire to be. And I saw the income shift, and I saw it be 30K in January. And part of the reason it was only 30K in January is because it was mid-January when I discovered the practices, the mindset practices, the morning practices, the way that my 6-step launch system that I use now, which is all about flow and alignment. It doesn't matter if it's for a free resource or a group program or a course or a high-level one-on-one. I use the exactly same 6 steps, and that entire breakdown, that audio training, is included in Clarity Care. And Clarity Care is 75% off right now. The link is up the top of the description right now. And I'm putting that out there at 75% off to celebrate. Not only did I smash through my desired income of $100,000 last month for the month, but it was $106,057. And honestly, I would give this away for free, but here's why I'm not going to do that. If I give it away for free, a bunch of people would download it, and then a bunch of people wouldn't use it. And so I know that we value what we use. And so I've made this as insanely accessible as possible for as many people as possible because I believe in this so, so deeply. Okay? Say hi as you hop on, guys. So many awesome ladies. Hey, Landon's here. Hey, Landon. Great to see you guys. But I know after having stalked the strategy and all of that, that's not what it takes. That's not what it takes. And I can tell you 1 bajillion % that receiving $106,057, because I just tallied it this morning as I was closing out last month, in cash income for the month did not come because I did no webinars. It did not come from some specific strategy or marketing. I didn't do any big launches. I put one thing out. I kept thinking maybe I should put something else out, but I really was just so in love with my mastermind that I just kept talking about it. I don't have a specific email plan. I do not have an editorial calendar. I email as I want to. I do Facebook Lives as I want to in random people's front yards. I didn't get it in the past. I didn't get it. I got it in the very beginning of my business, and that's why I went from earning $1,000, well, less than $1,000, to $10,000 within the first 30 days of really getting my business off the ground, because I used the magic that literally lives within us. I allowed my personality and who I am to shine, and then I got caught up in everyone else's stuff and what I was supposed to do. And what I did this year was get back to me. And what I invite you to do is realize that you and your personality is your greatest superpower, right? Your personality, what makes you weird and quirky, what makes people laugh, maybe at you or with you, that's also what keeps people engaged and entertained and connected and all of that. That's what your people want. That's what they want more than anything. And Clarity Care breaks this down in so much detail. And that's, like I said, that's why I'm offering it for 75% off right now. And if you guys have any questions, anywhere, business, mindset, what is Clarity Care? Why is it freaking awesome and 75% off right now? Any of that, drop it in the comments. I'm totally here to support you guys in any way possible, because I don't want people to go through what I went through. It doesn't need to be this complicated. And I just keep having people reach out to me and being like, Jess, thank you. Thank you. I got so overwhelmed. I got so caught up. I spent $100,000 in coaching. I've heard this from so many ladies in this last month as women were signing up for my mastermind. And it's got to stop. We've got to stop giving our power away. We've got to stop expecting that the experts know everything. And that's not what Clarity Care is about. It's not about, come listen to me and I'm going to tell you how to run your business right. It's about tapping back into that inner wisdom, that inner clarity that's going to lead you to being the most confident, authentic version of you, which is what your ideal soulmate client wants. And when you're in that space, life gets easier and easier and easier. And so Clarity Care is 75% off for a limited time. The link is up above. It doesn't go straight to the sales page. So you just opt in, free opt in. As soon as you opt in, the sales page pops up, just so I know who's interested in this. So you definitely have the details. It's kind of like a secret exclusive flash sale. There was something I wanted to say there that was happening for me. What was it? Okay, it'll come back. Any questions, anything like that? In terms of what's included in Clarity Care, you get instant access to 14 audio trainings and 4 video workshops and bonus resources. So it's kind of jam-packed with goodness. And those audio trainings are everything from, like I said, my 6-step system to launch and sell anything from flow and ease. It's the steps that I use. And the first 3 to 4 steps aren't even action steps. It's more about alignment and receiving and flow and saying goodbye to the hustle. But it also has some specific action steps as well. There's also like a visualization to magnetize soulmate dream clients. There's my exact morning practice that I use. My money kind of, it's not a meditation. I actually don't meditate that often. Maybe I should, but it's not happening right now. I do it when I want to. But the morning practice is what I really credit for. I did it this morning in the car on a road trip. It's what I really credit for transforming my income this month. In the last 90 days. Questions. Let me see what you guys got here. Dog isn't too loud. Okay, good. Hi, Yasmina. Oh, I love to hear Clarity Cure changed your life. That's amazing, Stephanie. My biz in life went from pressure, stress, and total psychopath, LOL, to calm, joyful, and fun. I love it. That's the mission I'm on. That's the mission I'm on 100%. It's not like, come listen to me, I'm the expert, I know all the secrets. It's learn how to tap back into your inner wisdom, and here's the tools I use to do it, and I know they'll work for you too, because they are like transforming my life, transforming my client's life. Like, that's what Clarity Cure is all about. It's 75% off right now. You get instant access to the entire thing, to 14 audio trainings, to 4 video workshops, bonus resources, all that good stuff. We can, but I'm more focused on you. Okay, good, Jocelyn. Now there's no barking. Now I'm just sitting on a rock. It's like almost like I'm camping, but not yet. I'm not camping at all. I actually said no camping this time. I'm all down for the canyon hiking, but I like a bed this time. Hey, Beverly. Awesome. Yes. Totally, Theo. Yeah, get caught up in all the strategy. Like I said, like I didn't even think about this till recently, like how much I was stalking other entrepreneurs last year in terms of like, what are they emailing? When are they emailing? What are they selling? Like assuming that there was this big complicated structure they had planned out, like the people I was following. And the people that I'm into don't have it. Like one of my clients asked me a couple days ago, actually yesterday, during a training. She's like, okay, I know a lot of people out there. They like plan out their content for 3 months. They plan out what they're offering for 3 months. She's like, is that how you do it? I was like, it's so hard for me not to laugh, really hard, because if I did that, I'd be a crazy person. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. I'm pretty sure I'll probably still just be offering the Clarity Cure tomorrow since it's on the special sale for a couple days. But it's my business. I can change my mind, right? That's the beautiful thing. I don't know what I'm emailing. I may do a Facebook Live. I may not. There's no pressure. That's the freedom that I want all of you guys to have. Yes. Hey, Gabby. Good to see you. For sure, Michelle. Why try to blend in when you were born to stand out? Words to live by. So true, so true, so true. And if you've been like following all the experts and trying to listen to their exact like perfect way to run your business, and this is exactly how many times you need to email a week, and this is what it needs to look like, and your subject lines need to say this, it's not even you anymore. And your ideal soulmate dream clients, they want to work with you. And so if all of your marketing is this like veiled version of you, or even your coach and not really even you, like, you're not going to get ideal clients. That's when you get in situations where you're struggling, you're hustling, you're not seeing the income come in. And when people do sign up, like they ask for refunds, or they're not ideal clients, or they don't show up and do the work. It's not worth it. The world needs you. Elise says the Clarity Cure only for coaches or service-based entrepreneurs. I only focus on selling my own digital products. Love it. Love that, Elise. So I'm wondering if it would be right for me. Totally, Elise. So this is the cool thing. It's not a marketing strategy. It's not about that. It's more about you being in the energetic state of your most authentic self. It's all about you aligning on a daily basis with what your true desires are, what you're available for, and what you're not available for. Getting clear on what you desire, how much. And it's not like, this is what it's not. It's not like, come fill out your ideal client avatar and discover that your ideal client is in her mid-30s, likes the color purple, and works in a corporate office. Like, meh, that's so like 2014. You guys don't need to be doing that. I cannot tell you exactly who my ideal client is at this point. I don't care how old she is. I don't care what her favorite color is. It's more about energy and that alignment piece. And that's what Clarity Cure is all about. Like Elise, I actually had an email come in a couple days ago, which I need to respond to you. Rod, if you're watching, I will respond to you soon. So first of all my clients aren't women, mostly women, but definitely some men too. Rod is an actor and an acting coach out in LA. And he just sent me this email, and he was like, we're not even working together at this point. This was like from in the past. But he just reached out and he's like, I had to tell you that my business went from $3,000 a month to $15,000 a month. And he's like, I didn't do anything different. I just like soaked up your energy and came into alignment and used this peace and this clarity and all of this. So, I mean, this is someone who's an actor, right? Like, you don't have to specifically be a coach. I've had artists reach out. I've had musicians reach out. I have a lot of like intuitives and healers that reach out to me, product-based businesses even, because it's still the same thing. It's still all energy, right? Like, that's the important piece. That's the important piece over and over and over again. So no, Elise, you by no means need to be a coach. I mean, I sell a lot of digital products. Clarity Cure in of itself is a digital product now that we're talking about it. So Clarity Cure was a live product. It was a 4-week incubator. But at this point, it's all done because it was a couple months ago. So now it's just like an epic amount of incredible aligning content, from audio trainings to audio visualizations, audio meditations. There's those video workshops that are in there. So Elise, by no means this is specifically for coaches and service-based entrepreneurs. The Clarity Cure in and of itself is indeed a digital product. So it would definitely work for you as well. Any other questions, guys? Any questions, anywhere that I can be of service? For those of you who are just hopping on, definitely say hi. I guess I could move off of my rock now. It's not the most comfortable thing I've ever sat on. Just getting in the hiking mode. For those of you who are just hopping on, that's too windy. I'm here with my lovely mom, my aunt, and my grandma, and we're going hiking in Utah. We're in Southeast Utah right now. Seriously, if I sit down and that dog barks, I would think that this is the cursed chair. The cursed chair. You know what I could do? I could take this chair in the front yard. I think he's good. Maybe he hears me. Maybe he's like, stop talking, lady. I found my anti-fan. He lives 2 doors over and he's barking at me. All dogs love me. What's your deal? Okay, I'm getting distracted. Questions. Anywhere that I can support you in your business. Anywhere I can support you with your mindset. How the heck did I get to $106,000 in cash income last month? Oh, this is what I was going to tell you. Drop any questions down below. I'm happy to answer anything and everything. And then I'm going to go inside and have a beer with my family. I'm holding off for a minute. Holding off for you guys. There's a red beer with my name on it, though. Oh my gosh. Okay, I was like, if I forget what I was going to tell you for the second time, then that story's not meant to be told. So it was really interesting. So wrapped up yesterday, got up this morning, calculated everything, and it was officially $106,057 in cash income for the last month. I just cannot, like I was telling a friend and a colleague this, I was like, I think this was the easiest month of my business. I've had so much free time. I haven't forced anything. I only do stuff when I want to. I align, I share my message, and I sell every single day, but from a space of ease and flow. And if for some reason I don't want to, I boost Facebook Lives and they do it for me. My business is pretty freaking easy and fulfilling, and I'm just obsessed with all of you. I love and adore every single one of you. I'm just like, my soul is so grateful that you're in this community and that I get to work with women like you. Like, what an absolute blessing. And so I realized that I was having this moment of feeling like, well, because the last month was such a big epic month and then I like increased the price of my mastermind, that, well, now things are going to slow down for a bit. And I didn't even realize this was going on in my brain until things didn't slow down today. And I woke up and it was like, oh, $600 has come in. Oh, $5,000 came in. Oh, another $300 came in. Like, last I checked, it was a $6,000 cash day today, May 1st. And I just keep noticing and uncovering these belief systems. And that's what I do with my clients as well. That's what Clarity Cure is all about, is like identifying and releasing and shifting into the space of ease and flow and alignment. And I'd had the belief system that, like, well, things were really good last month, but now I'm going to have to like buck down and get serious this month. Like, time to get to work. It's such an old pattern. It's exactly what I did going into last month. Like, well, I'm going to make it 100K month. I better get really serious and start running my business like a real entrepreneur. Like, no, that's not what people want, right? They want you. They want the most authentic version of you. And the most authentic version of me loves to create, loves to be with you guys, loves to answer your questions, loves to be working in this way. That I'm in Southeast Utah, that I've been in the car for 7 hours with my mom, driving down here, getting ready for our hiking trip that kicks off tomorrow. And yet when I get here, what do I want to do? I want to hop on Facebook Live. I want to like share this with you guys and celebrate with you guys because it means the world. And so, oh, things don't have to slow down. Oh, things can just keep getting easier. Oh, 100Ks are my new norm. Oh yeah, I remember I decided that. Of course, there would have been already 6,000 that came in today on May 1st. Of course. What if I chose ease? What if I chose that this is the new normal all the time, right? Easier and easier and easier. That's what it's about. If you have questions on this, I'm here for you 1 bajillion%. Drop anything in the comments, anywhere that I can offer support. If you're craving more of this energy and you could think of nothing that would serve you better than listening to somewhere around 1456, probably somewhere around 20 hours of me just getting all of this stuff into your cells so that you can just transform the way you show up in life and business, that's what Clarity Cure is going to do. Instant access to 14 audio trainings and visualizations and meditations, instant access to 4 video workshops, bonus resources, exactly the morning practice that I do every single day, exactly how I launch and sell everything at this point from ease and flow and alignment. Just so much good stuff. And so all you have to do is it's 75% off right now because that's how I'm celebrating this 100,000 plus cash month. So literally all that has to happen is you can just click the link up above, that ToLivingFree.com/flash sale. You'll just opt in there, totally free, of course, to opt in. And what that will do is unlock the 75% off. And the sales page will pop up immediately. And you can grab a copy of that. You can download it. You can get instant access to the entire program at 75% off. Like, it's an amazing deal and it's not going to be around long. So any questions, guys? Otherwise, we are going to wrap here. Angel, I can definitely do 4 weeks. I have 6 weeks until my baby is born. Oh, Angel, how is it that time already? I remember when you first told me you were pregnant. I'm so happy for you, lady. So, so happy for you. Well, and with Clarity Cure, when I first did it, it was 4 weeks long when it was a live program. Now you just get instant access to the whole thing. So you can do it. You can binge it in the next week. Easy, Angel. And then you can binge it the week afterwards, 6 weeks straight. Just imagine what'll be possible at that point. Hey, Stephanie, good to see you. Aw, thanks, Gabby. Your energy is just a bomb. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Love this community. I love, seriously, soulmate dream clients. Only way to go. I will sign my first client this month. I'm claiming it. Yes. And as that becomes more real for you, Gabby, I'd shifted out of that you will and shifted into it's already done. So what happened for me is I decided in February that 100K months were going to be my new normal. But I wasn't 100% there yet, right? My mind didn't totally believe it yet. So it was like, I now receive 100K. I was chanting it and mantraing it and affirming it, but I wasn't quite there yet. And so I knew coming into April, I knew this would be a $100,000 a month because it was no longer like, I hope it happens this month. It was fully, I now choose to receive $100,000 a month. And so it is. So Gabby, for you, it could even be, I now choose that my programs sell out with ease, that I get requests from ideal clients every single day, that my income is increasing. I just rant on about it, step into that space, let it be easy, for sure. Michelle, it's easy because you have found your true purpose. So happy for you. Now you are sharing that and the universe is rewarding you. Yeah. And I don't even know if it's so much about, like, I agree with 100% what you're saying here, but I don't know if it's so much about being rewarded. It's almost like once you're the truest version of you and just living in that energy and that frequency, of course money shows up. Of course ideal soulmate clients show up. Of course incredible relationships show up because that's the frequency you're on, right? How I keep talking about it is I see it as if there is, and I'm very energetic and intuitive and spiritual and all of this for sure. So using that in my business has been really powerful, but like such a great joy. And how I see it is there's almost like these bands, like these threads of like gold energy that go through the world. And it could be everywhere, but this is just the visualization I keep getting. And it's almost as if I put my finger on one of them and it's like just pure source energy and pure truth. And even when I was doing this Facebook Live, I reached out to my social media manager and I was like, hey, I'm going to go live. If you're available to share this over to my group, I don't know what I'm talking about, but I'm sure it will come. And it's that level of faith that has really shifted my business, that now it's like, I don't know how I'm marketing tomorrow. I don't know if I'm writing an email. I don't know. I don't need to know anymore because when you're plugged in, the message comes when it's time. Is that a dog or a turkey? You guys can hear that. Crazy things are happening in Utah. Stephanie, I have been doing the millionaire mirror visualization every day and writing my reality. Awesome. Money mindset every day. I have been taking action, recording videos for my ads and posts and writing webinar slides, but I feel when looking at my bank account that things are going backwards. I hate to write that. What is going on there? It just popped up. Okay. I hate to write this, but there is even less money and more bills at the moment. What is going on? If I was any more positive, can you paste the second half of it, Stephanie? I'm on my phone and it won't show me the rest of it. Yeah, Stephanie, if you could post the second half of your comment from if I was any more positive, that would be super helpful so I can see the second part of it. It won't show it to me on my phone. If I had my laptop out here, I could probably open it, but I do not. Here's the thing. It's about, I know, if you want to hear this or not, it's about the energy. So when I came into last year, the reason that put me, there we go. If I was any more positive, I would explode in a ball of light. If you're full on positive, Stephanie, and you're taking inspired action and you're in flow and you're connected, the money will come. The money will come. And so for me, and you might even ask yourself, like, what would be the most aligned way to receive right now? What would be, this is what keeps coming up though. I can hear it in my head. Like when you fully trust and have faith, we can wait with ease, wait with peace. What shifted for me is last year beginning of last year, I came into last year with like 120,000 between like credit cards and taxes that were due that I was not expecting. And we're pretty on our finances. I'm very on them at this point. It's a daily thing, so I'm crystal clear on it. But I'd kind of stuck my head in the sand a little bit about it, and I kind of disconnected. And I beat myself up over that so much. Like, how can I have that? How am I going to make that money? How am I going to pay that back? How am I, like, so much of it? And what needed to happen was I had to release the guilt around it. I had to release all of that emotion. And when I came to the space of like, actually, that is there. And you know what? I'm okay with it. I got it. It's fine. It's taken care of. And it wasn't that I was like sticking my head in the sand and pretending it wasn't there, but I could look at that credit card debt and the taxes that were due and be like, I'm at peace with this. I'm at peace with this. So Stephanie, what I would invite you to do is a little exploration around your finances. Like we definitely don't want you in the space of like, I am a millionaire, I am a millionaire, I am a millionaire, like affirming it over and over again. And you're like, I got this, I'm chanting it, I'm embodying it. We're not trying to cover up what is. Like, it's okay to be like, you know what? This is what the bank account looks like right now. Okay. This is what this looks like, or this card's getting full right now. Okay. How can I be fully at peace with this? And how can I create expansiveness now? So part of what was driving me crazy is I was like, I'm not available to have a maxed out credit card. And so the smart thing, the responsible thing to do would have been to pay off your credit cards and then you'll have more space. Hell no. I'm stepping in the space of a millionaire, right? I was shifting. So I increased credit limits on like everything. And interestingly enough, by creating more spaciousness in my life and keeping my mindset on point, I'm not saying you need to do this, but this is what worked for me. The credit cards, all of that's getting paid off so fast. Like now I'm like, yep, 40,000 on that card, like whatever. Like it's so easy to pay it off now because I have no energetic anything around it. And so of course, like within a couple months, it's like, oh, those are paid off, easy. Oh, taxes is good. Oh, I'm prepared for next year's taxes. Like it shifted because I dropped any fear or guilt around money and money not being there for me, or the money's running out, or there's not enough. And I created space, right? So Stephanie, I've decided to change your name, Stephanie. I think it's a good part. I think we'll make it Stephanie from now on. That's what needed to happen for me. And so I would be honest with yourself when you're talking about all the goodness that's going on here. I love it. But is there anywhere that you're being rigid? Is there anywhere that you're like affirming things, but every time you say it deep down or inside your head, you're like, that's not true. Like, I'm making money. And you're like, no, I'm not. Then affirming that over and over again isn't going to do it. You've got to like come down the ladder a couple of steps. Like, I want to make more money. I am now receiving more money, more money showing up in my life. I know more money is going to come my way. I'm creating more wealth in my life now. I'm creating more expansiveness now. I'm doing that today. It's getting easier and easier. Like, that's what you could decide. And so then literally look at your like bank account, look at your credit cards, and make sure that you are completely at peace and releasing any of the pain around your bad, or any of the guilt, or any of the shame around it. And then look at, how could I create more spaciousness, more expansiveness? For me, it was upping my credit card limits. Like, strangely enough, upping my credit card limits, which most people would be like, that's terrible, you're going to create more credit card debt. It gave me the sense of peace, so that when I was pumping gas, I wasn't like, OMG, am I going to get declined? Because you know what? That doesn't attract money. If you're like freaked out that you're going to get declined, or your like card's not going to work, you've got to create this sense of spaciousness for yourself and drop all the guilt and the shame and the fear. Okay? Any other questions, guys? The dogs are coming. You're like the Pied Piper. I am the dog Pied Piper. If I had it my way, I would have 12 dogs. Not the one that's barking over here. Hey, Emily, good to see you. That's a huge tip. Totally resonates. Awesome, Jocelyn. Yeah, it can be so much easier. And a lot of times it's like, if you ask yourself deep down, like, what would be the easy option? What would make this easier? Our gut usually knows, but we judge it. Like, we've read too many investor magazines that tell us that we're bad people. Yeah. And then we make $106,057 in a month. And you're like, I think I'm okay, buddy. Freedom and flow, baby. Just keeps getting easier. Transforming how things work. Okay, cool. I'm doing that. I'm totally okay with my bills and take them as I can. I think I have a small 10% bundle of doubt and worry niggling in there, but then I say, no, it's all good. It's already done. It's all mine, etc. Yeah. So it's when it becomes part of your identity, Stephanie. So if deep down part of your identity was, I'm wealthy, doesn't even really matter what the bank account looks like right now, because I know I'm the type of person who always has money available to me, that it just gets easier and easier. That's what happened to me this month. I hadn't made $100,000 yet. I'd made $100,000. I hadn't made $100,000 in a month yet in cash, like in income. I'd had 100 sales. It needed to become part of my identity. I needed to be able to say, my eyes are green, my birthday is December 19th, and I make $100,000 a month. It's who I am. And so it's just bringing yourself fully into that space. And sometimes, like, if you ever do feel off about it, sometimes it's even about, like, step away from a minute. Like, think about it. Think about what is the emotion and the feeling and the the emotion and the feeling of having that money. What is that going to give you, Stephanie? I'm assuming it's something down the lines of like safety, expansiveness, feeling comfortable. Then what your job is to feel those emotions every single day, all the dang time. Do not put out anything from a space of I need to get a sell. Do not put out anything from I need to make someone sign up for something. This needs to be a whole separate Facebook Live. I started writing a newsletter on this. Maybe I should send that guy out tomorrow. Careful the word should. Maybe I will send that out tomorrow if it feels inspired and good. Here's a big thing that shifted for me. I no longer send out emails to get people to do things. I no longer try to figure out the right copy or marketing to get someone to do something, right? So, Stephanie, make sure when you are sharing stuff and promoting things and putting things out there that you're not doing it from the space of, I need to make something happen. I need to write the perfect email so that a client signs up. I need to do the perfect social media post so that people go look at my sales page and sign up, right? Like, I'm selling things for sure. Right up here in the description, ToLivingFree.com/flash sale is the flash sale for Clarity Care. If you guys want a copy of it, it's 75% off to celebrate my biggest month ever. And I didn't get on this Facebook Live to try to get all you guys to go buy Clarity Care. If you want to buy it, if you like my energy, if you're digging that, go grab yourself a copy. It's amazing. It's epic. All the ladies here who have done it will tell you that. If you're not into it, cool. I'm not here to make you do anything. So make sure there's none of that energy, Stephanie, that you need to make something happen. There's nothing you need to do to make something happen. You need to decide that you are the woman who is naturally wealthy and that wealth shows up in your life all the time. Do not get caught up in how. Do not get caught up in where the wealth is coming from. It doesn't matter. Like, seriously, even some of it in this month, in my biggest month, some of it was like, randomly our mortgage got dropped and we had a back check that they sent to us for like $3,800. Well, that was unexpected. Thank you very much. Like, don't get caught up in where it's coming from. Decide that you're wealthy. My eyes are green. My birthday is December 19th and I make $100,000 plus a month. That's who I am. It has to become part of your identity. Don't do anything in your business to make people do things. Don't do Facebook Lives or social media posts or emails to make people do things. Share your message, share your art as an extension of who you are. And of course, feel free to sell things and all of that and offer people the next step, but that's not the reason you're sending it out, or it's not going to work. The last piece of it is I don't adjust what I do based on people's responses. Now, this is something that will make people think that you're downright crazy. Meaning, if I launch a program, when I launched my mastermind, I had 2 people sign up immediately, and then it like went quiet. And so I could have freaked out and been like, oh my God, I should up the emails. I should probably do a webinar. Like, I need to get people to do something. And I didn't. I stayed true to me. I stayed connected to the energy of the program, and I just kept doing what felt good. I didn't do a webinar. I didn't go into some launch sequence. It didn't matter how people responded. It was not going to affect how I showed up and how I carried myself and how I shared my message. And then what happened? A ton of amazing women ended up signing up this month, and that's where majority of the income came from for my $106,000 a month, was everyone signing up for my mastermind. From flow and ease and freedom and all that good stuff. Nina's here. Nina, I can't wait to see you for our, I don't know why this has to be a song. We're doing a high roller VIP day next month in Vegas. And there's 10 spots. All my Academy ladies are open first. I know 4 of them have been snagged up already. Nina's one of those ladies, so I can't wait to see you in Vegas next month, Nina. For any of my Academy ladies who are watching, if you want to meet me in Vegas for that VIP day, it's super low price for you guys because you're already my mastermind ladies, you're already in my Academy. But if those spots don't get snatched up soon, I will be opening them to the public. I'm going to have to wrap soon because, can you guys see I'm like stumbling over my words? That means my brain is shutting down. Not shutting down, it just is like not speaking anymore. Michelle, I'm an artist and found that if you work from that thought of what is it the client looking for, I would become creatively smothered. Girl, you and I are speaking the same language. But if I came from the thought of what do I want to create, I would have more success. Exactly, and it's exactly the same in business. Because let's get real. I realized I'm an artist. I thought I was an entrepreneur, and I am an entrepreneur, and artists are entrepreneurs and back and forth. But I never quite resonate with like being a businesswoman. It's because I'm an artist, I'm a creative, and my newsletters and my Facebook Lives are just an expression of my soul. This is my art. And so it would make no sense if I got on here and tried to figure out what you guys want me to say. I just need to be me, because my soulmate dream clients, that's what they want, because it gives them permission to do the same. Yes, love that. Just share the message. For sure, Gabby. For sure, for sure. All right, ladies. Well, that looks like it's all the comments. It's starting to get a little chilly out here. My fingers are getting really cold. And there's a red beer with my name on it we're in this like tiny little adorable cottage. It's super cute. With my grandma and my mom and my aunt. So I'm going to go have some lovely family time. Get ready for our hike tomorrow. We're going to be hiking in the canyons here in Southeast Utah for the next 3 days. And then, of course, celebrating best month ever. So that's why Clarity Cure is 75% off for a limited time. Just sign up right up above at that link, ToLivingFree.com/flash sale. It's not the one I thought it normally is. ToLivingFree.com/flash sale. As soon as you sign up, the sales page pops up for 75% off. So it's an exclusive flash sale. You have to opt in to get that deal. But as soon as you do, you get instant access to, you can sign up for the entire program for 75% off. You get instant access to 14 trainings, audio trainings, visualizations, meditations, 4 video workshops, exactly how I launch and sell, my 6-step system of total flow and ease of how I launch and sell everything from freebie resources to group programs to paid programs to high-level masterminds and everything in between. That's included. My morning practice that I use every single day is included. As soon as you opt in, it pops up the program page, and it literally has a screenshot of every single training you get, so you can see exactly the titles and all that good stuff. All right, guys, to Living Free. I'll see you soon. Thank you. I'm so happy that there's plenty of service here for Facebook Lives. Bye, guys. I'll see you soon.